All right, guys, if you're here, this reading found you for a reason. And the theme today is, what am I trying to control that I need to surrender? What is it that you're holding on to that you need to? Mental agility, fairness, inspiration, confidence. What do we got here? Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. It looks like you're trying to hold on to the old you, is what I'm getting out of here. We've got the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and I really feel like you're at this point right now where you're scared of what's not happening. You're scared of what's not coming. Or not what's not coming. You're scared of what is coming because you don't know what's coming. And so you're gripping onto what was, when what was can't be. And okay, let's why are we holding on to these things? There's been a lack of teamwork, trouble in collaboration, conflict, poor motivation. Three, the number 3, I feel like applies to this for some reason. Financial disputes, bankruptcy. I feel like there's been a lot of stuck in the past. That's what it is. All these things are coming up here. Look, we got 1, 6, 3, 10, 9. If any of these numbers mean anything to you, it looks very much like a Scorpio, Virgo, heart chakra related. I feel like you're afraid of what's coming, even though like what's coming is already planned. It's already coming. Compassion, kindness, supportive, good things are coming. But you may need to, like, it's saying counseling or therapy. I feel like there's some things that you need to talk through from the past. Whatever it is that you're holding on, there's something that you're holding on to that it's like you're wanting to move forward, but you're wanting to move forward differently is how I feel. And they're throwing cards at me and in the trash. This one fell in the trash. So untrustworthy, unproductive, intolerant, withdrawn, manipulative, emotional turbulence. That fell in the trash, if that means anything to you. I really feel like you you've been the fool. And maybe you've not been the only one that's been the fool, but I feel like you're trying to hold on to things. It's out of fear of control is what it is. But why are you trying to, like, loss of control? And this is all it keeps telling me. I don't 10 is happening a lot. If that has anything in your solar plexus, I feel like maybe you're dealing with a lot of emotions. Maybe this is emotional. It's your personal power. It's like your confidence, your burnout. That's what it is. You're out of stagnation. You're restless and out of stagnation. And the only way you're going to get past this is if it's like endless choices and opportunities. How do we go move past this? How do we move past this? Is too many cards. One card, please. How do we move past this? How do we transmute this? Compromise. 5 for change, by the way. Compromise. Cooperation. Whatever you're going into now, can you tell me your throat chakra has been closed? You've been quiet, but it's not because you're avoiding conflict. That's what it says. You're avoiding conflict. You've been quiet because you're avoiding conflict. Listen, in order to fix this, you have to let go of what is. I'm going to stop drawing cards. What's at the bottom here? Low energy, self-doubt. Work on this. Is clearly a thing where you've got to release control. Okay, so whatever is happening, you have to surrender to. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's okay. It's okay to not know. It's scary. The unknown is scary, but your path is still being laid out for you based off of what is happening now. And I feel like you're holding on to things that are still, like, important to you, even though maybe your strength has been, like, at an all-time low here lately. But you're holding on stuff that you need to let go because things can't move forward the same way is the message that I'm getting with that. Not that they can't move forward, but you have to let go of certain parts of the situation to make room for that change, if that makes any sense, however that applies to you. You're rebuilding. You're rebuilding. And you can keep a hold of the good. It's like keep what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know? You're getting honesty and truth. And there's my eyelashes that are fake. I feel like things will work out, but you have to put the work in, and you got to surrender to the pet. Like, you don't need to just quit hanging on to all this stuff. You lost direction, and that's not anybody else's fault, though. You've got self-doubt in yourself. It really feels like you're just really just let down on yourself. Like, you're really just upset with yourself for some reason. Maybe you didn't do things the way that you planned on doing them, or they didn't work out the way that you wanted them to, or I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of guilt there, but you have to work through these things. Things don't have to be bad. They don't have to. Let me just say this, okay? Because there's so many messages coming in right now. Change is the only, like, consistent thing, okay? And change doesn't always mean an ending. Change sometimes means just, it's an end of a period. It's changing. You always are changing. Nobody ever stays the same. Nobody ever stays the same. You can't have unrealistic goals because then you never succeed. And what's the point, right? Then you don't have a sense of, like, accomplishment. Work on your crown chakra. Crown chakra. Your awareness. You got to be aware of the way people change. And be aware of the way that you change. Awareness changes everything. Gives you fresh ideas. That's all I got for you. Namaste.